1, prepare.
We're not prepared.
Check that off the list. 2, stay sober.
Not happening.
Welcome to the best kind of worst.
No one fucking cares.
Everyone cares.
Who?
I care.
Dick suck.
So there I am in the parking lot. Underwear and a guinea.
Hang out in the backseat of a 7-Eleven.
It's animal!
We might die.
So you want to talk about those lesbians?
We need a Bay update.
I slept on the fucking tile!
You're probably the biggest piece of shit. No, you're definitely the biggest piece of shit I've ever met in my life. You're by far the biggest piece of shit
God damn it.
I've ever met in my life. And, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He bumped
Yes.
himself.
Yes. Yes. You are. Yeah. He totally is. He's the biggest piece
Did he
of
go
shit
robot
I've
there for
ever
a
met
second?
in my entire- You are number one. Numero uno. You are. Yes. 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 Yes.
There's like another minute and 20
Jesus
seconds of that.
Christ.
It's another
My
lovely
God.
voicemail from the one big sexy.
I thought we were out there in Karichi.
Yeah.
You feel me, Pi?
I feel you,
Feel me,
dog.
dog?
Feel you,
I
dog.
feel you, dog.
Episode 30.
Episode 30. We're
30.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Oh, maybe I
Dirty
should have played
30,
the other
30,
one then
30,
because
30.
of Dirty.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Play
that
it up.
That might have fit.
Fuck 'em. This is
Fuck
our
it.
episode.
We're giving them 2.
Yeah, fuck it.
So this was another voicemail. This
Hey,
one's
Pi.
3 minutes.
Oh, my God,
of
I said your
this.
name.
Are you ready? This one
Oh,
is
no.
3 minutes.
We're going to have to start
You're a
this
dirty little
over.
hamster.
Oh, we'll
You're a
beep it
dirty
out.
little hamster. You're a dirty little hamster. You're a dirty little hamster. You're a dirty little hamster. You're a little hamster. That's dirty. You're a dirty little hamster. 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 You're a fucking dirty little hamster.
Oh,
You're a
slowed it up
fucking
just to
dirty
make sure
little
you
hamster.
make sure
You're
you
dirty.
understood.
Make sure I knew.
Little
Yeah,
hamster.
yeah.
You're a dirty little hamster.
I like
You're
the
a
commitment.
fucking dirty little hamster. You fucking dirty little fucking hamster.
Yeah,
You
fuck yeah.
You're a dirty little fucking hamster. You make me want to vomit, you dirty little hamster.
Was he
You're
giving
fucking
someone
gross.
oral there for a quick
I
second?
think he was actually about to vomit.
Oh.
That's yeah, so there's 3 minutes of that.
I thought it was either vomit or he was sucking a dick.
Oh, well, you know, it's you never know. But
Episode 30.
the episode 30,
That's
here
how
we
we're
are.
starting it off.
Dirty 30, dirty hamsters.
Gave y'all a
pieces
little
of
treat
shit.
with a little voicemail.
Little voicemail intro from the one and only Big Sexy.
Hello. How y'all doing today?
So I don't
Jeez,
know.
man. 30 seconds in, we already got to bleep something out.
Do we?
Yeah.
No. I said it on the last one,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, hopefully not.
Well, it's live, babe.
Yeah.
I think I did at some point.
That's no
I think
good.
you guys did.
Hey, Pi,
It was there
remember when we
somewhere. There
started
it is
talking about- Oh, God.
There it is again.
Hey,
And he has no filter
Hey,
over there.
Tully, remember?
Swole.
Hey, Swole, remember when we started talking about Marines last episode? If I wouldn't have cut you off, there's no telling where you were going.
Hey, the Marines are awesome. We respect them.
As a continuation from
Oh,
last...
I cut that out, by the way.
Oh,
I don't
beautiful.
know if anybody's listened
God.
to it. He went down a road, and I was like,
I
just decided to cut it out. I hope you don't
Look,
mind.
If Booba's
Because I
cutting
was
you
going
off...
through it. Yeah, you cut him off, and I was like,
if Booba's
"Ugh."
cutting you off and telling you...
We're going down
I
a
think we
road.
went a little too far. We're dark. We're dark. And look, I want you to feel comfortable. This is
Of course, you can say whatever you
this is
want.
gay trust.
But we were just going down a dark road that I took the liberty to cut out. It wasn't much anyway. It was like 10 seconds, but
I can't believe we didn't ask the one pressing question from last week. Because last week, it was just, your adventures, your escapades.
yeah, exactly. What'd we miss?
Didn't ask him if he got all gummed up in someone.
You got a little Asian baby running around?
Did you go
a little
deep?
Japanese baby?
Did you go deep?
You guys are going to need some TS clearance for that.
Did you go
Oh, yeah.
deep?
You don't have TS clearance.
Because I saw you.
So how do we
He's
need
calling me out on my
The
bullshit
fuck?
over here.
Bullshit.
I saw you going deep into that carpet about 7 minutes ago.
Dude, he laid down and was snoring in 22 seconds.
Fucking
record.
face
A record.
down.
I literally thought he was just fake snoring just because we were taking too long.
I thought he was dead.
I looked down, his eyes were closed, so I just tapped him on the chin, and he jumped up like the time I loaded my shotgun when he was sleeping.
I thought he was dead. I honestly thought for a minute there he was dead.
What?
I thought he was dead.
Dead? Thought he was dead.
DE dead?
Straight up.
DE dead?
DE dead.
DE dead. Well, do we want to stop real quick and see how your mic sounds, or we just want to
Yeah,
run with
test
it?
on
How's
a
it
new
sound
mic.
to you in the headphones?
I sound okay.
If it
yeah.
sounds all right, I think we just keep running. We're testing out a new mic
I
here.
got a little loud there for a little bit, but even when I coughed during the testing, it didn't
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah, and your
scratch, so-
record level's not terribly high, so
Yeah.
I think we should be all right.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, you're definitely up. I can see the levels. You're up a little high there, but
Could
not
have been
too
that
bad.
snort ski I did too.
Yeah, but now that you're talking, I can see the levels of evened out.
Yeah, I probably just got animated. Little animation. I don't get this thing. Every time I move it, little post-it notes come up all over the screen.
Yeah. Well, because you had that highlighted. It's a help tool that shows you what all the buttons do, but it is kind of annoying. But all right, well, we want to just keep rolling then? You
Yeah.
think it sounds all right?
Yeah.
You can't really hear us too bad, so. Or too
No, I only
good?
hear your voice in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I think we'll be all right. Let's fuck it. Let's just run with it. So what's happening?
Nothing, man. We've been just hanging out.
It's only been a few days, I
Yeah, it's
guess,
only been a
right?
couple
Since we did
days.
the last one.
Yeah. I mean, we're kayfabe.
Well, we did say we were going to do it that night, but
Yeah, we
it was
did.
1:30 in the morning, so we decided to call it a night and go to sleep. So here we are, 2 days later, fresh.
Swole again got deep into that couch.
Yeah, real
That
deep.
was the end of that.
Yeah, real deep.
Really no update, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't, let's see, that was, what's today, Friday? And that was Wednesday night, maybe?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, because then we went to the gym the next morning.
I don't know days
And then we
of
went
the week,
today
so you
to the
got
other
me.
one. Yeah. So it's been 2 days. Not much happened. We played golf today. That was pretty good.
Yeah, we're stroking pretty well.
Doing all right.
It's probably one of the better rounds I've played in a long while.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. We all had a few decent hits. How about that putt to end it on 9 for me, huh? How about that putt?
That
That
walk
was a
off.
good
That
putt.
walk off.
When I was a little short on that chip, you were like, oh, and you gave me the look like, I'm about to win.
Yeah, it was close.
And
And then I put that putt real nice. and
sank
close.
it. I sank it from the fringe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I saw it matriculating.
Matriculate.
And I said to myself,
That $10,000 word?
oh, yeah. I said to myself, it's a good looking ball.
It
And I
is.
know good balls when I see them.
Yeah?
Oh,
See
yeah.
a lot of good balls
You know,
every once in a while. Time to time.
you need TS clearance for that one.
Do ya?
Oh, you
Does
do.
he?
You do.
Nothing
He's not
to say?
listening. He's not listening.
Swole over here is
Sorry,
playing with his
I'm,
watch.
I'm falling asleep again.
Falling
over
asleep
here.
again? Well, then
If
tell
you-
us a story.
Yeah, tell us a story. You know what? Don't
What do you
tell
wanna
us
hear?
a story.
I don't know. This guy over here, he's got something hanging out, and I'm getting a little turned on over here. He's got a little
nip
happy
slip.
showing.
He's got a little nip slip
Oh,
going on right
man.
now. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
About to get...
I don't know if I can concentrate with that thing
So I was
hanging out
telling-
over there.
I was telling you
Me?
about
You're
that
telling me?
movie I watched the other day, that fucked up movie.
Which one? A door?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, get
Sounded
out,
good.
Get out and watch that on Netflix. It's about two moms with two kids, right? One's Naomi Watts, dime piece, and the other one is Claire from House of Cards.
Yeah, we have mentioned her probably 4 times,
I
and every
fuck up
time
her
we forget
name.
her name.
Every time.
And as soon as I look it up, I'm going to go, oh, yeah, it's this. Oh, wait, hold on. Robin?
Robin.
Right.
Right. That is it.
Before I looked it up, look, hadn't gotten there yet.
I didn't got there. I believe.
Hadn't
it.
even gotten there.
So
Robin
they got
Wright.
they got each a kid. Robin's married to some bloke that's a teacher, and Naomi Watts, dime piece. Let me repeat that. Is kind of single. Next thing you know, they both crisscross and start fucking each other's kids.
Jesus.
And then it goes on for like a 2-year relationship, And I'm full erect through this entire movie. Because
Full erect.
honestly, I'm just waiting for Naomi Watts and Robin Wright to just start
Together.
scissoring. Because Naomi's notorious for lesbian scenes
yeah?
in her career.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought...
I'm not up on all the celebrity scissoring that goes on.
I was hoping for some hard scissoring.
Yeah.
Didn't get any.
Didn't happen, huh?
You know?
Didn't happen.
But I won't spoil the rest of the movie for you. It's fucked up. Awesome.
I'll have to check it out.
Left me horny.
So is it even worth watching if they didn't do the whole scissor deal?
Who Arnie?
Did you not just hear me?
I heard
When the credits
details,
rolled, I was lightheaded.
Full hard the whole time.
All the
That's
blood,
a watch.
All the blood, somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Just like you're feeling right now, checking out my nip slip. That's why you almost fell asleep. You're lightheaded.
Lightheaded from a
lightheaded.
little nip slip.
Yeah.
all the blood, all
Ain't
the
no
blood's going
judgment here.
elsewhere.
Ain't no judgment here.
None?
Nah, man, suck a dick if you want to suck a dick.
Hey, man, do what you want to do.
Be happy.
Do what you want to do.
You want to... Ooh. Whew.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you going to say?
Something
full in?
horrible. Something horrible.
Something horrible, huh?
Yeah. Got to turn on my amphetamine app so the stupid screen doesn't turn off.
Amphetamine?
Yeah. It's called amphetamine.
Okay. Because it won't turn off?
Yeah. You want to jump into some current events?
Do we?
Some news?
Do we? I thought Pi was going to tell us a story.
If it doesn't involve New Japan Pro Wrestling, then no. Hard pass.
We got none of those stories.
Did you see Jay White?
What
The
is that?
Switchblade, Jay White.
No one knows what
What is
any of
that?
that is.
I don't know. It's
at
the
all.
nickname.
Oh, is that the guy that you showed me today was in a...
Oh, no, that
The guy on the
was
stretcher?
Kota Ibushi.
Did Jay White do that?
No.
Is Jay White in the wrestling?
Yeah.
So I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wrestled their version of John Cena tonight. And
He did?
Yes.
Jay
White. And he won.
Cool.
Yeah. He
Don't know what any of this
He went
is.
over, wrestling term, he went over Kazuchika Okada. Their version of John Cena.
Word.
Yeah.
It's a great story.
Clean.
Is
Went
it,
over
dude?
clean.
Is it, bro?
Yeah.
Is it, guy?
It is.
All right.
Shout out Fat Ass Masa.
What the fuck is that?
He's one of the sponsors. He's one of the Japanese sponsors.
Is he his
that
own
take,
person, though?
He has his own T-shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com.
But is he his own person?
100%.
Okay.
He can't say rock, so they always tease him. They go, "Can we go to this restaurant?" And they'll point at it, and he goes, "Oh, the hard cock, yeah."
Hard cock. Oh, God.
Shout out Fat Ass Masa.
Fat ass masa. All right. Shout outs. Giving shout outs.
Shout out Obama.
Why?
Have you seen the trailer for the docu that's coming out of him? The movie? It's a.
No.
I don't know how true it is, but it's the love story of him and
Michelle?
Michelle when they were kids, which I think is the dumbest shit possible.
Interesting.
But I don't know why people were so enamored with their love story.
I don't know either. It seems like
That
they
was
have
really
been, right?
popular when he was president.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was something everybody wanted to talk about. Like they're so happy. Miserable.
Yeah, I don't know, because that's not something you usually hear either.
No.
About much like their relationship.
No.
Like, oh, how good
I couldn't
is
even
it?
tell you who Bush was married to.
Barbara?
That's his mother.
Yeah, Barbara. Oh, you meant
Oh,
Senior.
June W.
You meant June.
Yeah,
Dub.
W.
W.
I'm not even sure W's married. I mean, who would marry him?
No, he was. I don't know.
The last first lady that really got a lot of attention, and not like the negative attention that Melania gets, it had to have been Jackie Kennedy.
Michelle got a lot of attention, though.
Prior to Michelle.
Oh, prior
that's
to
what I'm saying.
Michelle. Yeah, probably.
Probably, right?
I mean, I don't know, though. We
Again,
weren't around.
People were enamored with their
Nancy
love story.
Reagan was pretty out there.
Nancy
was pretty out there, and she was after.
Yeah, yep.
So,
forgot about Nancy.
Yeah, I mean, she was in the spotlight a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's something about that love story people enjoy. Oh, I clicked on some clickbait on YouTube this week.
Naturally.
In the title, it says Tim.
Laura Bush.
Laura.
Bush.
In the title, it said something about Tim Tebow, and it looked like the story of his life in high school. And it was total clickbait. It has nothing to do with Tim Tebow.
But who?
He just executive produced the
Did
movie.
something happen in high school that we should care about?
That's what I thought. That's why I watched the trailer. I mean, I know he did missions, and I know he was like a really good person, but how that translates to a movie, I didn't know.
Why do we
and I'm
want to
watching
watch
the trailer,
it? Don't
and
know.
like the kid's got like a deadbeat dad. I'm like, that's not Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
And then it was
Clickbait.
like executive produced by Tim Tebow. And then I read the comments, and everybody was ripping it. And then I looked,
course.
and it had like 3 million thumbs down.
Wish I had more hands.
Yeah.
So I'd give them 4 thumbs down.
Yeah.
How many?
4.
You awake over there, or the blood's still rushing to
You
a
all right?
raging
Hey, are you
boner you
warmed
got
up
over
yet?
there?
Is the blood flowing?
You got a raging boner? You need
No?
to take care
Not
of it?
yet. We're getting there.
Getting there? Getting warmed up?
I think we need.
You getting warmed up, or do you stretch?
Do we need some soju?
Do you stretch
Are we
before?
on to that point?
We might be.
Do you stretch before you ground and pound?
What does that even mean?
You know, when you get on top and you start grounding and pounding.
Literally just that.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were trying to make like a military something reference.
Yeah, it's the MMA equivalent of fucking.
You were just asking if he stretches before he
Do
fucks.
you stretch before you ground and pound?
You always have to stretch.
Attaboy.
But you don't like to stretch before working out.
No, I like to warm up first and then
What
stretch.
exactly is a warm up?
A warm up is a 5 to 10 minute jog, and
That's
then
the
I
dumbest
stretch.
shit
So why, when this morning I said, hey, here's a nice track with barely anybody on it, why don't you take a run real quick and warm up? And you said, no, my shoes are untied.
Did Zaddy take a jog?
I wasn't feeling the jog
Zaddy
this morning.
jogged.
Did
Zaddy
you?
jogged it. He did. I
Barefooted.
stretched, then jogged. Yeah, I did work out barefooted today.
No, you had socks on. I give you that.
I left my shoes right on the counter.
Did you really? I just thought you were being an asshole this morning and just wanted to wear your
He got out of
sandals.
the truck, and I got out of the car, and I opened my door to grab my shoes, and I went, "Fuck! I left them on the counter." And I was like, I'm
Rushing to
working
get out of the
barefooted
door.
today.
I leave my shoes on there.
Yeah, I was like, because I was running a few minutes behind, so I didn't want to put my shoes on. I could put them on while we're stretching, you know. So, yeah. I mean, because I work out in the Vibrams, so I've worked out barefooted before. I like it. I prefer it, really, honestly.
Really?
I do. I'll tell you what the Vibrams are good for. If you're doing like an elliptical or a Stairmaster or treadmill, no.
Wait, are you talking about the toe shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought.
The Vibrams, not good for cardio, but if you're weightlifting and you're just doing exercises, they're very good. They're very good for squatting. Very good. I love doing landmines in them.
Well, because they're like flat shoes. They're like flats.
Well, there's nothing
whatever.
there. Yeah.
Rogan loves them for running, but you gotta break your feet into.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like them running outdoors. I love them running outdoors.
Yeah.
And there's massages that you do to build up your strength.
You gotta build up your foot.
But
You get hurt in 'em.
ellipticals and Stairmasters and things like that,
Yeah.
like me, I
Well, yeah,
hug the
that's-
top of the Stairmaster, so I'm always kicking that cover.
Yeah, me too.
You kick that cover with the Vibram toe,
No good.
you might hurt yourself. So I
Yeah.
don't recommend them for machine-based
Machine work.
cardio.
Yeah.
I do recommend them all around everything else.
Yeah.
You know, if you use them, if you're running in the street, you know, little rocks can fuck you up. You just got to be mindful.
Running in the streets.
Running in the streets.
I had a pair of those, but I have no clue what happened to them.
No clue.
Along with my other, 27 pairs of shoes that I've got.
They probably went to the donation pile where they needed to go.
Donation.
So you brought 7 pairs of shoes with you here.
No, hold on. So I'll tell you what I
hold
brought.
on. So
I don't think it was 7.
right.
So
it was close.
Right.
I had to bring my dress blues. So I had to bring those shoes, those
Yep.
black ones. So
Yep.
those dress shoes. The
Another
blue,
pair of dress shoes.
Yeah, the blue ones that I'm currently wearing today. That are completely soaking wet from
For
the rain.
normal going out ski.
Yep. We brought the Nikes to go running in.
Running shoes.
And then we also have the Reebok CrossFit shoes, so
Yeah,
we can do
to go squatting in.
Squatting in.
Literally, only thing he does in them is squat.
pretty much.
Shoes just for squatting.
And then the other shoes we brought were
Your boots.
my boots for my uniform.
5. But you also just bought another pair of boots.
I did.
So you're going to be going back with a 6th pair of shoes.
Yeah. Oh, no. Actually,
Uh-oh.
to add to my collection of shoes, we got to move this to 2 hands now because.
Well, 6 makes it on 2
oh,
hands.
it does. Dang, I can't
Can't
math.
math even though you're holding up 2 hands.
I am. When I was cleaning out my parents' house, I found a nice pair of like wing-tipped, like the brown
Wing-tipped
shoes.
shoes.
So that's 7 pairs
So
of shoes
you're
going home with.
bringing 7 back. You came with 5. You're bringing 7.
That is correct, sir.
Heyo. So your number was correct in a sense at 7.
So I was under the impression that he brought 6 shoes plus he had Harold's dress shoes.
Oh, those things. I feel like
those-
I want to put those in my
Those
luggage
he
to take
wants
them.
to steal, but
No,
not
he's gonna
his.
steal 'em.
Not his.
So
Was just
my
wearing
number
them that
was
one day.
right. So my question is, now that we've gone way off topic, how many of those pairs of shoes have you actually worn since you've been here?
Seen 3.
Three.
If we count Harold's shoes, 4.
3.
No.
3 of the one he brought.
No,
3 of the one he brought.
I've worn all of them except for my
Dress
except for
blues.
my dress blues.
So you've worn 4 of the 5 you brought with you.
Hi, that is correct.
Yeah,
Have you worn the new boots yet?
No, I took them out of the box to look at them.
Have you worn the dress shoes that you found that you're bringing back?
No, I haven't had
No.
the opportunity to.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're taking back another pair of shoes?
That's what we're saying. He
Jesus fuck.
He came with 5. He's leaving with 7.
Gotta stylize. You have to have different shoes for different occasions.
True, but not that much.
You are correct.
Hey, don't say stylize. Ever. Thank you.
In no context,
Ever.
stylized.
Not even in the gay trust tree.
gay trust tree.
I
Yeah,
thought
the
this
gay
was a
trust
judgment-free
circle.
zone. What
Yeah, you
happened
just
to
said
that?
it was a judgment-free zone.
Yeah. That's not
Suck a
judgment.
dick if you
That's,
want to.
No. See, that's different
No,
than judgment.
Just don't
That's
say
a
the
rule.
word stylized.
That's a rule. That's different. That's different.
Is it though?
I didn't judge you for saying it. I'm just telling you can't say it.
That's kind of judgy because you're
Not
the only one that
offended.
seems to care about it.
Yeah, I'm not offended though.
You don't have to be offended to judge.
Yeah, but that's usually where it leads.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Eh.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Judging and offending
So you never
have
answer the
nothing
question.
to do with each other.
You never answer the question. Did you, while in Japan, now I want you to think really hard. Did you, while you were in Japan, toot it and boot it?
You're gonna have to define toot it and boot it.
Define, toot it, and boot it.
Did you make thick in the warm?
And then kick it out. That would be the boot it part. Right?
I was just thinking butt fuck.
Oh, we had none of that. I had none of that. Let
You
me
had no
rephrase
butt
that.
fuck?
That's the episode title. Did he toot it and boot it?
Toot it and boot it. Did he toot it and boot it?
Yeah, let's get into some news. We haven't done news in probably 3
Some
weeks.
vents?
What the fuck's been happening?
Current events?
Yeah, what's been happening in the world?
I don't know.
The government shut down.
Government shut down, didn't it?
Yep.
Hey.
What are we going on? Like 2 weeks now?
Yep. Next topic.
No, I'm still getting paid.
Is that
so.
all we're... hey, you're still getting paid? That's pretty
Indeed.
good.
The post office in one of the Trump towers is still open.
Yep. Well, post office is actually not the government. Most people don't know that. They are their own entity.
Then that was just a dumb article just to make Trump look like shit.
Yes, exactly. Because they are their own entity.
See, I
They're
said-
a private company. Private company.
I said move on, and I was right.
Yeah, what are we on, like 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
I saw an article posted, but I didn't read it. I just saw the headline that said the shutdown could affect tax returns.
Oh, of course. They always say that.
Yeah.
It always
Just
happens around this time
gets
because the
people
deadlines
all
are always
fucked up at the end of the
it's
year.
a cyclical calendar,
Yeah.
right? You know, anytime that they could fuck the average American, you know. I mean, I guess we'll give a softball because maybe Pi can chime in. I mean, probably one of the biggest stories is the John Jones deal and all his his failed test, not failed test. Then he got to fight, but they had to move the event. Picograms. I've seen so many hashtag picogram posts on Twitter.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what a fucking picogram is, but everyone thinks they do.
What is a picogram?
So picogram, if you were to take a grain of salt, 1 grain of salt.
Are you saying picograin or
Picogram. G-R-A-M.
Gram.
Yeah.
A-M, like a gram
you-
of cocaine.
Yeah. So if you took a grain of salt and divided it 58,000 times.
So tiny.
Yeah. That's 1. Yeah, so
Go-
That's one
gram?
picogram.
Picogram.
pico.
What is it?
It's a unit of measure.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unit of measure. Like kilogram.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's a unit of measure.
All right. All right. I'm following now.
Yeah, so
I was lost.
I mean, Pi, you got to know a little bit about that. God damn it, man! All right, Frankie, we're gonna have to edit that one out. I'm just gonna sit here and lost my train of thought.
We're talking about the picogram
Yeah,
over
John
here.
Jones. 2 years ago, he pissed hot in his fight with DC. He went to a no contest. He pissed hot for oral turinabol, which is different from straight turinabol.
Okay.
Oral turinabol is an illegal anabolic steroid. It has actually never been studied, never been sent through any of the stages of pharmaceutical approval.
Wow.
So it is 100%
100%
illegal for
Yeah.
human consumption. Now, it was developed by the East Germans in the 60s or the 80s in their attempts at doping.
Yep. Yep.
So it was genetically engineered. To my knowledge, you could only
Trying
get
to
it
prep for World War III, probably.
possibly, because back in that time, like the Olympics meant something. Like
Oh,
Olympic
yeah.
dominance meant
Yeah.
something. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it even crossed over into boxing. Like beating Russian fighters was
Oh, yeah,
a
it was a
huge
big thing. Yeah, for
what
sure.
was the African American boxer that it really was? It was still taboo to be a person of color in sports. God, I'm gonna fuck up this guy's. I want to say it's Sonny Liston, but he actually got a call from FDR saying, "I need you to win this fight. You got to beat this Russian."
Oh yeah, okay. I know who you're
think it's
talking
Liston.
about now. Yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna fuck that up, but
I don't know,
he
I
really
couldn't
got
tell
a
you.
call from FDR.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a real thing.
I've heard that story.
Yeah.
He called him and said like,
The
you
night
have
before.
to win this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't that put a little pressure on your
Right?
butthole?
Well, he goes and
President
knocked-
calls you.
he fucked him
Hey,
up.
bud, gonna need you to win this fight tomorrow against a giant Russian.
Yeah. The world champion at the time.
Yeah.
I think his last name was Schwimmer or something like that. Started
Good
with
for
an
the
S.
country. Keep
Yeah.
people's hopes alive and not think they're going to drop a bomb on us on any second.
Yeah. Yeah, we can outbox them, but they still might destroy.
Yeah, I saw an article actually on the John Jones thing.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, he pissed hot.
Yeah.
And it was for oral turinabol. They revert. He beat DC. They reverted the decision
Reverted
to
the
no
decision.
contest.
Yep.
He goes through his whole ordeal. He gets suspended
For 18 months, 15
months. Yeah, about a
Something
year
like
and a half, almost
that?
2 years.
Yeah.
It is now known that he got a reduced sentence for what they're saying is cooperation with USADA, the United States Anti-Doping Agency.
Yep, yep.
Also WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency.
So he cooperated, so it was like, all right, we'll give you a little bit shorter.
Yeah. Now, what cooperation means,
Who knows?
UFC will
Yeah.
not say.
Yeah, of course not. They won't let us
because
know.
they don't. You can't say he's a snitch or he's an informant.
Yeah.
You know what that tells me. What I deduce from that is he was dirty, and what he
Yep.
helped them at is he told them where he got it,
Could
how
be,
he got
yeah.
it. 'Cause
How
to
he
my
got it, how he
knowledge-
did it, anything else that maybe wasn't popping up that he was also doing.
Yeah, to my knowledge, you can only get this like in the deep black market of China and still in East
Interesting.
Germany or Eastern Europe. So 2 years later, he finally gets to fight last weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend.
And
Almost a week ago.
A week out from the fight, it comes out that he pissed hot for 80 picograms in one
which
test,
is minimal.
which is nothing.
Minimal.
Another one came up for
That
6.
would be like a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Or 2, like you said,
Yeah.
right? Because you cut a grain of salt into 50
yeah,
pieces.
yeah. So it would be 8 thousandths
Yeah.
of a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So the USADA, WADA, UFC, they sent this testing to a few independent sanctioned laboratories that aren't paid by UFC. They're not paid by any kind of government agencies, but they're accredited. And they broke it down, and they founded that this is not
it's residual,
a new,
is what I read.
Yeah, it's not a new test.
This
This is residual.
His system still.
So when you,
how long does that shit last? Does it really last 2 years?
So when you take an exogenous substance, something that's not made by your body, that can't be naturally broken down, such as an anabolic steroid, your body breaks it down into things it can metabolize.
Okay.
And what it kicks off is called metabolites.
Okay.
And that's the chemicals that they're looking for in your bloodstream, in your passport.
And they each have certain strands that they can detect. Okay, this one's this one's that.
So the one he pissed hot for is that M3, and that's a long-term metabolite. And there's only one known study, and it happened to be by Gregory Rodchenkov from Icarus. He actually took turinabol himself and did an independent study because he can't legally give it to someone. So he got it illegally, gave it to himself, and what he saw is that the long-term metabolite, the M3 specifically, stayed in his system over 18 months.
Wow. Okay.
So that puts it right in the realm of John Jones'
I
test.
did watch the Icarus. That was really good and interesting with the whole Russians and the Olympics, but I didn't remember all those numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah. So in his testing, he did continue to pee hot.
Yeah.
So the thought is that the M3 metabolite gets into your adipose tissue. So when you look at John's tests, and I have the numbers here.
Just burning it off. It takes
when he starts.
a while
So
to burn
August
it off.
9th, he's negative. August 29th, which is when he would, around time where he would start weight cutting, he pissed for 8 picograms. September 18th, it was 19.
Because he was pushing it out of his body.
Well, because he's breaking down fat.
Yeah,
and he's excreting it through urine.
It was stored.
And they're picking it up in his urine.
Yeah.
They're picking up his urine and his blood.
So 20 days later, he pissed hot when before there was nothing.
So then
it was only very minimal.
Right? And then once you cut your base weight, then you maintain, and then the week out, you cut as much as you can.
Yeah.
Right? So from September 21st to November, from September 21st to December 9th, he's clean. All the tests are negative. And then December 9th, he pisses for somewhere between 60 and 80.
Wow.
So Jeff Novinsky, the guy who does a lot of the testing for the UFC, he's actually the executive vice president of safety and health and some bullshit. He was the guy who busted A-Rod in the Balco case.
Oh, okay.
He was the guy digging through the garbage outside of Balco Industries. They have a bunch of independent people saying this is not a new test. This is not performance enhancing. He gets no benefit from this because there's no shorter
It's just working its way out of your system,
right? So when I heard Las Vegas isn't going to sanction him because they needed more time, and it was the holidays
to clear it. So
no one's in session.
True.
So they said we got to postpone this fight. He got a license in California. They moved it to LA, and they made even more money.
Yeah.
Good for UFC. I don't care.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
I see these fighters coming out and they're bashing the poor guy.
Why? About what?
You're a cheater. You're the greatest of all time because you cheat.
Yeah.
Now, Novinsky said baseball players, because baseball has a very extensive panel they do.
Oh, yeah.
They're seeing this exact problem.
Really?
In players that have pissed hot for turinabol, and then years later pissing hot again, finding out that they weren't taking anything.
They didn't take anything.
So
it's just that residual coming out.
And baseball is apparently, Novinsky was saying they're keeping very hush hush because they don't want the names of the players released. So he doesn't know any of the names or the specifics. But he knows that they're dealing with it. They're saying they're having the same issue.
Yeah.
So and then I watched the fight, and you just look at John, and he for one round he scouts him. For the second round, he beats the shit out of him. In the third round, he just gets on top of him and beats him. And Gustafsson is a world-class number 2 light heavyweight in the world.
Yeah.
Guys, I forget, John Jones is 23.
Jesus, that's it.
DC is 40.
Oh, no wonder.
John Jones, for me, greatest of all time. 20-fucking-3.
Jesus Christ.
I thought he was like 27, 28, 23.
When was this fight again?
Last week.
Is this when we...
That's when you watched right before you picked me up.
You slept on the couch while I watched
That's when you slept through.
I think
talking to that mic.
I think I woke up to you yelling when the two
women's fight
two
was on.
women,
Oh,
yeah, they
Amanda
were beating
Nunes
each other.
and Chris Cyborg. If you get a chance to see it on YouTube,
That was good. You showed it to me. That was good.
Fucking brawl.
Yeah.
And you know what? Shout out to Chris Cyborg, because I've always known her to be this cocky bitch, but she lost with immense grace.
Did she?
Oh, she was wonderful.
Did she come out humble?
She pulled a McGregor.
Yeah.
She was just better.
Good.
I couldn't believe it. I really was shocked. So
That's
the
good.
sportsmanship was.
Well, you can be
was
cocky going into it.
spectacular.
Doesn't mean you don't know how to lose either.
Amanda Nunes was like in the middle of the octagon crying after the fight. And
Yeah.
Chris was she was flatlined.
Yeah.
She kind of gets to her senses and goes over and lays on her and hugs her. It was a great. I literally thought
good.
that at the end it was going to be, kind of testy.
Yeah.
Because it's been 14 years approximately since Cyborg's lost a fight. And
Wow.
she hasn't lost in
That's
a
huge.
decade.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So you're not used to that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not used to it, but
It was a great night for UFC.
you're not going to be the greatest all the time.
Yeah.
Forever.
No.
You can't be.
It was a great night for the UFC.
Somebody
I think it really
will train
was.
harder and be better than you.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
And for those that think look, I will agree. John Jones at some point in his career cheated.
Yeah.
For a fight,
obviously
for one
he did.
fight, he cheated somewhere.
At least.
But I don't think he's cheated ever since.
Well, he hasn't fought since.
Well, I
Till
mean, he
now.
fought last week.
Well, yeah, but
I think two years ago he cheated.
yeah.
But I don't
well,
think
he
ever
obviously
since
did.
then.
It was in his system. I had found an article where some reporter during a press conference was trying to ask him about it,
Yeah, he's just shutting people down.
and he said basically just said she sucks.
Yeah.
You suck for asking that question. It's like, well, no. How about you suck for fucking cheating?
Yeah.
And live with the fucking consequences.
That one I'm not understanding. Because
Yeah.
he did it to Chael Sonnen and Ariel Helwani
Yeah.
on the Ariel
like, hey,
Helwani
I
show.
get you don't want to talk about it all the time, but you're literally about to have the first fight since getting caught. People want to know. People want to understand. People want your side of it.
And don't get
Come
me
out
wrong.
and be honest. Say it.
Don't get me wrong. I know the average shit reporter is just
Of course.
throwing stones.
Of course.
Just throwing stones.
Of course.
But
he didn't handle it good.
he didn't handle it well with Chael Sonnen, and
He
that
didn't handle it good.
kind of flabbergasted
Yeah, I don't
me.
know who the reporter was in this article that I was reading. I don't think it mentioned the name. It may have, but I don't remember it. If it did, I don't see it anywhere. Trying to scroll through it real
Yeah,
quick.
because Chael was like, I was a fighter, and I talk shit for my whole career.
Yeah.
He's like, I would love to ask you about it, but I'm not going to put you on blast on national television.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
goes,
that's cool.
I'll ask you privately. I'm better than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, he was just shitting on reporters that were asking.
Oh,
and
he
it's
was
like,
shutting them the
listen, man, that's
fuck
on you.
down.
That's your fault. Don't get mad at them for asking. That's your fault.
And they're just doing their jobs.
They're just doing their job.
Exactly, and you're the one.
They're
You're the one that
they're
did what you
not,
did.
though.
You're the one that
they're
cheated.
not, though. Some of them are.
But it was
But
some
of them
I
were
just
just
closed
being
it.
pricks, so
I
that's
just
where it gets
closed
hairy.
But it was a legit question
Yeah.
that she asked
Yeah.
or he asked. I believe it was a female. I just closed the article.
There was a big compilation of them.
But
that I
there
saw.
was this one that I'm talking about. Like she asked a legit question, just in reference to it. Wasn't even just like, why'd you do it or not? You know what I'm saying? It was like a legit question, and he was just like, you suck for asking that.
Yeah.
How about no?
What does Habib say? It's like praise be to God. He says it in his language. It's like hamdulillah, hamdulillah, or something like that.
Fucking no.
It's the first thing that John Jones said when Rogan put the mic in his phone in his face. I don't need all that God shit. Like you're trying to overdo it. Don't Ray
Yeah.
Lewis me.
Yeah.
Don't Ray Lewis me.
Try
don't
to come back.
shit on people
yeah,
when
try
they
to come
ask.
back clean. And,
You know.
Yeah.
I pick and choose because I mean you've been fighting now for north of 7 years. You know what reporters are picking at you and which ones are
course.
just asking.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So be smart. You know, like Dana going all over that guy from ESPN who does the Twitter account for them during the fights. He's like, I want to blow my brains out.
I don't know.
showed you that clip. He's like, this fucking guy.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. The reporter?
Yeah, it was that little clip on Twitter of Dana White sitting at the post-fight conference, the post-conference. And
Oh, that.
he's like, who's that
That's not
fucking
what
guy
I
from
heard you
ESPN?
say.
And one of his persons was like, whoever the fucking guy's name is. And he's like, that guy's an idiot.
Yeah, that's not what I heard you say.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following.
As a continuation, remember when we talked about the Redskins linebacker that got popped for domestic violence?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reuben Foster. His the charges got dropped today or yesterday.
Interesting.
Shocking, because I actually have a picture of his fiance's face.
Oh yeah.
And he cold cocked her twice. That's a cold cock.
Oh, let me check this.
Yeah, that looks like a hit.
She's lumped there. She's lumped there. She's all red. There's scratches on her neck.
Jeez.
Like, how he got those charges dropped is beyond me.
Maybe she fell down the stairs.
Maybe.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Maybe she fell down the stairs.
Oh,
You know
and
how the cover-ups
Okay.
go.
Okay, well, let's play this out. You beat her. What happened?
I fell down the stairs.
What? Explain the knuckles on your cheek.
I fell onto his
I
hand.
fell onto-
He was laying at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm trying to go with this.
Chris Benoit head dived into his fist. Jesus, man.
Oh god.
They're professional athletes. They get away with everything.
She's claiming he abused her for months.
But yet the charges are still dropped.
Yeah, I don't-
Apparently I can't talk.
Yeah. Stupid.
Charges are still dropped.
Stupid.
I feel like you were asking me something about John Jones, and then I could relate somehow, and then you kind of went into this tangent.
Yeah,
and I
you
never
have-
fully under. I
You
just,
never even got
I
to
sat and
talk.
listened, and I was trying to follow. I followed everything you were saying, but I don't know what you're getting at.
Oh, you
and trying
you
to relate.
just chime in whenever you got something.
Oh no, but you were saying
Oh,
that
but
I
you
could
were
relate
talking
to
a
it.
lot.
Oh, I was talking so much. I completely excluded you. I know I did.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was trying to figure out how I'm supposed
The
to
moment
relate
he
to that
asked
story.
me the question about the picograms, I was gone. You asked me one question, and I'm taking over.
Gone.
Yeah,
running with it.
I'm on a highway to
Pissing
hell.
hot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, moving on.
I forgot though. The
Onward.
reason why I said you could relate is because we watched the fight together. I realized I watched the fight alone with a dead person on the couch next to me.
I was out. I was snoring again, probably.
And when you woke up after the Nunes fight, because I screamed and you woke up, I was like, the main event's on. You're like, oh yeah, good. And then 30 seconds later, all I hear is you and Sister Bay just snoring.
That's funny.
What else you got?
How about Floyd Mayweather ended up going through with that Japanese fight that we have
that
talked
was
about a couple times.
That was a rig show.
We talked about it a couple times, like it was going to happen. Then he said, "Oh, I got duped. It's not happening." And oh, now it's back on. And oh, I just made $9 million.
63,000 a second.
Whatever,
somewhere
however
around
many
there.
seconds he went, just divide it into 9 million.
It's like 64,000 a second. Yeah, it was rigged. I think they made the kid.
He
lay
won in
down.
the first round, right?
Yeah, with like 30 seconds left, they threw the towel in. Well, they ran. His corner ran in. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
See, I don't know. Like, you said that he was just going down, but you said what? The first and the third knockdowns you thought
I
were
think the
fake?
first and the third for sure, I believe was fake.
See, I
The
don't.
second,
I
he
don't know.
cold cocked him.
The second one, he knocked him
He
down.
cold
The first
cocked
one
him.
to me looked like he tripped. I don't think it was necessarily a hoax or a fake.
I can buy
I
that.
thought he just tripped. The third one, I'd like to watch again because I thought he also might have tripped again.
His legs
But
got out from under him, and then next
I
thing
don't
you know,
know.
he was stumbling to get up. I was like, it just lost. The whole thing was lost on me.
Yeah.
The whole thing was lost on me.
No, it just didn't. It didn't seem believable because Mayweather the whole time was just smiling.
Well,
'Cause
he was
knew-
because he knew he was about to make $9 million for
He was-
nothing.
Of course.
He was dancing.
For 1 minute of fighting.
He was dancing. He looked fat.
Yeah.
He didn't look cut up.
He didn't have to do terrible training for it. He,
He
knew it was
towered over this 5'4" kid.
nothing. Yeah.
Towered over him.
And he's probably a decent fighter in the Japan market.
Oh, the kid is like 30 something and 0. He's never
Is he?
lost in kickboxing.
in
Yeah, but in
kickboxing.
kickboxing, we're talking.
It's also
Yeah,
Floyd
and you could
Mayweather
tell,
does.
You could tell the kid really didn't take it seriously because he was pushing off him with his gloves. You can't do that. That's textbook number one.
well, but I wonder too if he's a kickboxer, he doesn't. Rules could be a little different. He might not have known.
I
I mean, he might have
I
known,
agree.
but forgot if it's natural instinct for him to fight that
agree,
way.
but McGregor followed all of the rules.
They did have to keep. Well, Floyd was also playing into it and
Yes.
turning.
Yes.
But they had to tell him to stop attacking him from the back.
Yes.
Because Floyd would turn and he'd keep going.
Because Floyd was giving him the back.
Uh-huh.
And
And
he
he-
was trying to bait McGregor.
And
But
he
they
also
were
was
just
throwing some
standing
hammer fists, too,
toe-to-toe,
there.
And the kid just shoves him.
Yeah.
The whole thing was lost on me. And the show was allegedly over 8 hours long in total.
Jesus.
That is ridiculous.
That's a lot of fights.
I know the Japanese people there, they're super, like, even for New Japan, they sit there and they don't move. So I know that that's like their culture, but I'm not sitting for 8 hours. That ain't happening. That's not happening.
Yeah, that's long. That's a big fight.
It's a super large card. But that company is, that's not, that's different from one championship. They have the same like name, the same ownership name, but it's different. So they're really not flush with a whole lot of cash like one championship is, or whatever the hell whatever it is called.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they came with the $9 million to pay him, but it's no.
They found it. It was a big event, so they found it. Got investors for it or whatever,
Yeah, he was dancing. At one point he had one arm in the air, like the Tasmanian devil. That's an idiot. I got a Tasmanian devil reference in today's podcast. I'm excited. One of the greatest comeback stories ever. Look it up.
Tasmanian devil.
Pie, this one's for you, baby. God, I gotta quit saying the name. I'm gonna give up.
Give up.
The Booger Mobile. The Booger Mobile's been decommissioned for week 17, even though that was
What's the Booger Mobile?
Booger McFarland's little mobile on the sidelines. I didn't watch the Monday night game on Monday, but he wasn't in it, and they think that he might not return. And the rumor is he might actually replace Witten.
In the booth.
Yeah. Or get fired, one or the other. Which I
Why
think
would
would
he
be
get
an
fired, though?
atrocity because I think Booger's
he's
the
very
best thing
knowledgeable.
about Monday Night Football right now. I think Joe Tessitore does the play-by-play. I think he's awful. He's awful.
Booger.
I want to see Gus Johnson or the guy from fucking hockey on NBC. Doc Emmert.
I don't watch much hockey
Yeah,
on NBC.
Doc Emmert. Hey, Doc, if you listen to this, you probably don't. Probably
Probably
shouldn't.
not.
If
Probably
you want to
not.
narrate my funeral,
That'd be cool.
that would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
So, we're going to pour a little out for the Booger Mobile later.
Pour it out, babe. Pour it out.
Speaking of pouring out, you wanna pour something?
Pour a little soju or something? Or do we want another shot of that tequila? Soju. I think soju should be our sponsor of the week.
I like it.
Soju.
Bored.
Soju.
Straight from Korea.
Straight literally from
Bored.
Korea. Huh?
Bored?
Bored? You are?
No, I'm on board.
He's what?
On board.
On
He's
board.
on board.
On board.
Naomi Watts.
Open mouth. Exit cock. Talk.
I'm straight up rubbing myself right now.
You were just rubbing your cock.
I was thinking
and balls.
about Naomi Watts just now.
Were you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got lost.
You did get lost. You were just staring off, rubbing. That got weird for a minute.
Yeah.
That got real weird. What you doing over there? You getting the soju?
What else you
Pie
got?
Swan?
You got anything else?
I can beep that one if you want.
Oh, we beaten now?
Huh?
We beaten?
Beating me?
We mashing?
No.
We mashing? Yeah,
You brought it and left it. I wasn't going to drink your monster
should
right
drink
away.
that. You
I at
should drink
least
that
give
Monster.
you 3 weeks to try and drink it while you're here.
Yeah, drink that monster.
Then it's mine.
Chug that monster.
I can't be drinking monsters anymore, though.
Chug that monster.
I got to be on a strict Red Bull diet, apparently.
Oh. That's C4 classified.
C4?
I don't know. I just came up with a
Classified?
random letter and number combination.
Oh, okay.
I just remember the
I liked
C4
it.
that I told you to drink at the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah, a used C4 that somebody left just sitting
They
there at
left
the
like a
gym. You're
little
like,
half
oh,
swig.
hey, you want to drink the rest of that? Nope.
No, I looked at you. I go, hey, yo, kill that.
Kill that. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, man.
Let's try not to pour soju all over the equipment today.
Oh, my keyboard was Stick City.
The letter. Yeah.
That's gonna smell. It's never gonna not smell.
You'd literally have to pop every key off and clean inside of it.
Not doing all that.
Not gonna.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. So soju is, as it was described to me, like sake, but the Korean version. So we've tried it hot. We've tried it cold. Cold is okay. Hot is terrible. Terrible. Like somebody shit in your mouth. And it's funny because with sake, I prefer hot sake over cold sake.
Hot soju was one of the worst things I've ever tasted in my life.
Fucking awful. I mean, it was bad.
And I've tasted my own
Why
urine
would
once.
you put it right there after we just talked about pouring shit? Jesus Christ,
God damn
man.
it, Pie.
Oh, goddamn Pie. You got to do the voice.
Ah, Pie.
No, you got to do it into the microphone so we can actually hear it. Oh, it's picking you up?
Oh, it's all over me, Pie.
All right.
Give me some soju,
I'm not
Pie.
going to cheers because I'm over here and I don't want to spill it. Come to me. Keep coming. Keep coming. I'll go a little. I'll go. Okay.
Hey, you know what?
All right. Soju down.
Pie told me I'll stretch. Only pussy stretch. It's all over me.
Woo!
Oh, God.
Ooh, that hits you in the gullet. Woo! That's not bad though. Cold, it's not bad. It's just a little.
It's raw. That's what
raw.
it is. It's
Yeah,
raw.
get you some of
I was
that.
trying to think of a way to put it.
It's raw.
That's a good way to put it. It's raw.
It's raw. It's raw, unadulterated. It's got very natural flavors. It doesn't taste
It's
like
good, though.
It doesn't taste like ethyl alcohol like some of these artificial
No, it
sakis,
doesn't.
cheap sakis.
It's strong, but it doesn't taste shitty. It's got
raw.
a real good flavor. It's a good product. What kind is it? Where's the bottle? Did you put it away? Where's it at? Let's give it a little read. What is it?
You got it.
What do you mean I got it? I can't read this. It's Korean. Hwayo. Hwayo. Hwayo? Hwayo. So that's, I assume, the company. It's 41 degrees. Whatever that is. Hwayo. Soju. Spirits distilled from rice. 41% alcohol. Reduced and bottled by Hwayo. Speak of the devil, look at that guy calling me. Big sexy himself. Gonna have to take a pass right now. Maybe he'll leave me a voicemail and we can play it live right now.
That'd be great. A nice
That would
fresh
be good.
one.
Yeah, a nice freshie.
Nice
That
freshie.
hearing it fresh. Fresh ears for everybody. Oh God. We just played 2 of them at the beginning, so.
Pie. I told Ma Pie's coming for holiday.
Oh man, what else we got?
We drink a shine, Pie, shine.
What else we want to get into here?
Did you hear PETA's outraged again?
They're outraged 24/7. That's what PETA is.
I showed you the little clip of Bevo, the University of Texas cattle that charged Uga.
Yeah, okay. So
Georgia's-
see, honestly, I didn't know what that was.
So the dog's name is Uga, UGA, University of Georgia.
Georgia,
right?
yeah. Yeah, 'cause
And
then it's the
Bevo,
Bulldogs.
I don't know where that comes from, but
Whatever.
Bevo is the name of the
The
cattle.
longhorn
right?
cow or whatever it was.
Bevo sees Uga and charges at him, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
PETA's outraged, and they're calling to retire all live mascots. And I'm not actually completely against this.
I'm not against that in a sense where it's like,
I think that's a really idiotic
You need
thing to
a real
do
animal?
to bring a dog, because they brought Uga kind of close to Bevo.
now,
Of course,
I think having a dog as a mascot is great.
yeah.
Most you get
Yeah.
a good dog out there. Everybody
They
likes
treat
a
him
good dog.
like a fucking king.
Exactly. Everybody loves a good dog. They're going to treat him good. Everybody there is going to treat him good. But to then bring him, to bring a fucking bull, that's where you're fucking stupid.
To bring him within 10 feet of a bull and then have
but not
the bull
even to bring
look at
a
it.
dog. How about just to bring a bull and have humans around it?
That's crazy.
That thing could get pissed off at any
Well,
time.
we talked to-
It's loud. It's noisy. There's a lot of people. There's commotion. Like, what are you doing?
We talked about the Army or the Navy that pulled that prank and took the Air Force's Falcon.
That's right. Yeah.
And then it damaged his wing, and thankfully the Falcon lived and he made a full recovery.
Yeah.
I'm not against ending live mascots. Now the caveat, like you said, like Uga's been
great.
I think this is the
Living
8th
like
or
a
9th
king.
Uga. The Florida State Seminoles with the horse.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, an animal that can be around humans.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
that's used to it.
Yeah,
And sure, cows can be, but that was a
Yeah.
full size
It's a
fucking
full
bull.
steer, right?
It's a
It's
fucking
steer.
bull.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dangerous, and I think they
Could've
have
killed somebody.
I think they have merit in their claim.
Yeah.
I think-
there's a little to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I that might be the one and only thing I agree with
Yeah.
them on.
Yeah. No, and because I read it,
You know?
I read it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking hate this. And then I read it and I go, I'm not against this. I'm
yeah.
not.
Yeah. No,
You know,
it's not a terrible claim.
There's certain, like you
It's
said,
not over the top.
No.
It's just saying, listen, what's the point? Most other teams have somebody that dresses up in a fucking costume or something.
yeah, because let's
you know?
let's take Uga out of this.
Still
people could
don't
have
bring a
gotten
live
hurt.
fucking bull.
People could have gotten
People
hurt.
could have and probably did. It
Yeah.
charged a few. It bumped some people.
Yeah, and I mean,
There was
they-
a reporter that was right in front of the cage that
Yeah.
barely
I
got out of the
hit.
way.
honestly, if the handler,
I thought one of the angles I saw, somebody got
someone
hit.
fell. Yeah, a couple people fell.
I mean-
if the handler of Uga doesn't grab him on the leash as quickly as he did,
Would've killed him.
that could have been.
Would've killed him.
And that's live on TV.
It would
That
have
is
been
that is
Uga.
horrible.
The real
Yeah.
MVP right there.
Yeah,
Fucking terrible.
you're talking traumatizing children.
yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, it's fucked.
So this
Yeah.
is the I'm not
Who
gonna.
ended up winning that game?
Texas.
Ugh,
Texas.
damn it.
Yeah, they closed it
I was
out.
hoping to be. You said they fought back.
Yeah, they closed it out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not completely against that. So, this lady was pulled over the holiday season in Texas. Let's keep it on the Texas train. Officers found a vehicle, older Jeep Wrangler. They pulled it over. Their 42-year-old Lana Krupka had hundreds of Amazon packages stolen in the vehicle, or allegedly stolen packages in the vehicle.
The popular thing on the gram these days is people are recording their Nest Cam and showing people trying to
Yeah.
steal their packages. Or
Yeah.
one guy put his ass on the front door and just did a like a donkey kick to the back and knocked the door in. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah, the Nest cams and the Ring cams.
Yeah, the Ring. That's it.
Ring's
Yeah.
the big one, yeah. I think Nest did come out with a camera now,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ring cams.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but so they pulled her over with hundreds of allegedly stolen packages,
Jesus.
which it's a problem. You know, people
can't-
steal
I can't
packages because they
believe-
just leave them outside the door.
I can't believe that's an epidemic.
People are shitty. People are
Well,
real
you know,
shitty.
I guess it's no different than ciphering through someone's mailbox looking for checks.
Yeah, same thing.
Like
It's just as
welfare
bad.
checks get stolen.
That's
like
just
Social
free
Security
shit.
checks get stolen all the time.
There's free shit sitting outside a door. People take it. How about have some goddamn respect? You
Hide
know?
your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your
Raping
kids, hide your
everybody
wife.
out here.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody
Raping
out here.
all the Amazon packages and envelopes.
All of them.
I feel like you were waving because you had something to say. No?
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
So I know it's been a few weeks since you guys recorded. I don't know if you talk about this Florida woman that held up a postal truck with a plastic gun.
No.
No?
We didn't talk about this,
You
did we?
told me about this the other day.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we didn't talk about
Yeah,
this.
this came across. I think I was listening on the radio, and then I heard it, so I had to look this up. This is on USA Today. Florida says Florida woman held up postal truck with a plastic gun and fled. What do you guys think she fled on?
So she... What? 59? Yeah.
It's showing me the time now.
No, I changed it for you. The other day I changed it because if you hit the little drop-down box on the side, you can change it
Yeah,
from
it's
units
showing me
to
the
minutes.
time now.
Sorry, please repeat that question.
No, so she held up a postal truck with a plastic gun,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're
and then they
talking
say
about
she
this.
fled.
Okay.
What do you think
What'd
her?
she-
What do you think her mode of of transportation was to
Oh,
get
I
away?
won't answer this because
You already know?
Yeah,
He already knows because I told him.
How many guesses do I get?
Oh, you get three, baby.
Okay.
You get three,
A
baby.
Segway.
That's good, but no.
Good, but no. One of the, like a little rascal, like an old person scooter.
Oh, that's close.
That's close.
That's close.
That's very close. That's
close.
very good.
A rascal?
Think of a child on Christmas. Like a young kid.
Oh, like a little fucking, little Jeepy, little
no,
Power
No.
Wheels.
Go along with what you just had.
3 years old.
3 years old?
Yeah.
We're sticking with the 3 trend here.
So it's close to a rascal for a 3-year-old. I don't fucking know. That's throwing me way off. I got no idea.
So in some of our standardized exams,
Although I
we
do get
have
one
to
more guess.
we have to decipher how old a kid is based on criteria.
Okay.
So if they mention the kid can ride a tricycle, they're 3.
So it's a tricycle.
It's a tricycle.
She fled on a tricycle.
Yeah.
So I wasn't very close.
No, you were close.
But it's not motorized, is it?
No, but like
Not
you were
motorized.
on the right track. Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, but it was throwing me off because I was trying to think of a motorized vehicle
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
3-year-old. That's why I said, oh, like a little power
When I
wheels
said
Jeep,
kid, I'm like,
Jeep
and
or
you
whatever.
go, oh, and I went, oh, he's gonna think motorized. No.
Yeah,
no.
that's why I
That's
was
why I was like a
sticking with
little
the
older.
motorized.
They can pedal.
Okay.
My
I
goodness.
did. Yeah.
Have you seen this lady's picture?
That's pretty
No,
funny
no, I
though.
didn't see her.
So it says her name is
So they obviously caught her.
yes,
'cause,
She was just
tricycle.
tricycle, not going very
Not going
far.
fast.
No, she just got signed by the U.S. Postal Service because they were Lance Armstrong's sponsor. So now she's riding Tour de France next year.
On a tricycle.
So she's Lieta Christotoma, 52 of Naples.
Of course.
Of Naples, Florida.
gotta be Florida.
Florida's got the
That's
most,
the terriblest people.
the most worstest.
The most worstest, terriblest
There you go.
people.
Check out her photo. There's her
that-
mug right there.
Whoa,
Holy
look at that
shit.
mug. She looks like, I don't know.
Is she
Terrible.
someone's aunt? Because now we got a submission for flaunt your aunt.
Oh, God. She looks terrible. God, she like 60?
52.
52.
So here's a question.
That's
Now
a
I'm
rough 52.
Now I'm gonna paint you a picture.
Okay,
Look at
so
this. Come lean over.
so you're showing me 2 pictures here.
So I want you to look at the guy on the left.
Okay, is that Santa guy that got fired for the bodies?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That's
Tully.
not him?
Tully,
Yes.
if you were the general manager of a Walmart and you were looking for a Santa, would you hire the man on the left?
No, look at all those wrinkles he's got on his face.
It's
nothing
not
to
the
do with
fucking
wrinkles,
wrinkles.
bud.
He literally looks like a
But
child
you got to look at.
molester.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. You got to look at his face. He's got all those wrinkles, and then he has that.
Didn't we talked about
Yeah,
this,
you and
didn't
I
we?
talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on here?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
at cousin's house.
Oh, I thought we talked about this on the podcast. I guess not. Huh?
I don't think so.
No, I
Because
guess not.
it was just all him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So Walmart hired this.
So
this
Walmart
dude.
hired him to be a Santa, and guess what they found in his backyard?
bones of little children.
bodies just buried.
Children's
How many,
bodies
though?
buried.
I don't
Multiple,
know.
yeah, I don't know
It was
either.
multiple though.
Fucking insane. Yeah, he does well, that picture doesn't do it justice because they cut off his ears in that picture. You should have seen the full picture with his ears. He's got big. It just honestly, it made him look worse. Just looks like. Is this really the guy that we want to be putting kids on his lap? You know,
He's just whispering sweet nothings
Right.
into their ear.
right? Who was the other person in that picture?
Yeah, it was 2 bodies.
2.
2 bodies.
Jeez.
And this is how they caught him. Was arrested after sheriff deputies went to his house in Guyton, Georgia, south,
Yep.
a suburb of Savannah,
Savannah.
to conduct a welfare check on his 14-year-old daughter, Mary. Sheriff Deputy Jimmy McDuffie said that after questioning Crocker, he allegedly directed deputies to an area of his backyards where they uncovered the bodies of, Mary and her brother, Elwin.
So he just said, "Oh yeah, she's out back."
Yeah, so he was even crazy enough to literally lead them to the bodies.
Really?
And
Weird.
some guy at Walmart, because a general manager makes 6 figures at Walmart,
Makes these decisions.
thought that,
He looked like the guy.
now you know many people audition for this
Now,
role.
and you're not supposed to discriminate on looks, race, ethnicity, age, any
when
of
it
that
comes to
bullshit.
children sitting on a man's lap,
you-
you need to pass the eye test.
Yes.
I am sorry.
Exactly.
And you know me. I do not like profiling.
No.
This is children.
This is children.
This is
You
different.
can't just be throwing kids on any person's lap. It's fucked up. Who was the other person in the picture? Because that picture you just showed had 2 people.
Was that his wife that was in the picture?
Wife?
Girlfriend?
Yeah, Candace Crocker. Same last name. I'm assuming wife.
Wife, kid? Probably wife. She looked older, too. Not old, but younger than him, but not. Probably wife. His wife.
Yeah, wife. He is, shit, how old is he? How old do you think he is?
56.
55.
Close.
50 flat, sorry.
50.
She's 33.
33. What else we got? Anything interesting enough to talk about? I mean, I got a few things, but I don't know that any of it really fits or matters much.
The biggest thing I've been irritated with this week is how, 8 head coaches in the NFL lose their job. 5 of them happen to be black, and they're making this out to be like...
It's 1 over 50%.
Not everyone's making this out to be, but a handful of people at ESPN are very distraught with the amount of for conversation's sake, we'll say ethnic. Because
Ethnic
it includes
coaches?
Hispanics as well, because there's not very many Hispanic coaches.
Yep.
They're distraught on how many ethnic coaches lost their job. 5 black
5
coaches.
of the 8. So,
5 of the 8 were black.
Yep.
Steve Wilkes from Arizona, I agree. 1 season, 1 and done. I'm not okay with you losing your job.
Yeah, I think you should give the guy at least a couple seasons. My only take on that is like maybe him and the owner's general manager didn't get along.
Yeah.
Which, okay, maybe. But give the guy a couple years, see if he fits in, see if he can turn the team around.
And there's merit in general managers, in my opinion, should lose their job just as quick sometimes. Because they're in charge of everything.
Everything,
So
absolutely.
if the head coach is failing, you hired them.
The general
you
manager
failed,
is failing.
right?
Yeah.
So
sure.
I'll meet
It's a team
the
effort.
argument there.
One plays the other, you know?
but-
Just as much as the head coach, well, you got your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator. Everybody needs to do their job, and everybody needs to do a good job.
For those of you that don't know, there's a thing called the Rooney Rule. And it's a rule that states anytime you interview for a head coaching position, or I believe any coaching position in the NFL, you have to interview someone of ethnicity. I think that needs to go away.
I don't know if it needs to go away.
I think it's an insult. And I think it's good because these people get the interview exposure, right? But they're not going to get the job. So what does it matter?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's like if you're good, they're going to want to interview you anyway. So it shouldn't matter.
That's it.
All you're doing is segregating, honestly, by putting rules in place like that.
Linebacker coach for New England, Dan Flores. He's black. He's got like 4 head coaching interviews lined up. Why? Because he's a damn good coach.
Because he's fucking good.
Right?
Yeah.
Hugh Jackson got fired from Cincinnati. He looks to be the front runner. I'm sorry, he got fired in Cleveland. He looks to be the front runner in Cincinnati. He won 3 fucking games in 3 years.
Yeah.
And he looks to be the fucking front runner in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
How is that racism?
Yeah. It's
That's not.
It's not.
Look, is there racism in the predominantly white ownership of the NFL? Possibly. There's a lot of them that are north of 80 years old.
Possibly,
so
yes.
It's possible.
So there is a chance. But guess what? The whole league is dominated by ethnicity.
Look at the black head coaches that still have their jobs. Anthony Lynn. What's San Diego Chargers record? 11-5.
L.A.
LA, sorry.
Yep.
Shout out San Diego. I'm sorry.
11-5.
Mike Tomlin. Pittsburgh. He does nothing but win.
Does
he has a
great
job.
Yeah.
Marvin Lewis got 16 years in Cincinnati and never won a playoff game.
So to say that he's in that list of, well, he got fired because he's black, horseshit.
Yeah.
16 years, not
Just don't
one
get it.
playoff game?
I don't get it. And if an owner really,
That's tough.
if an owner's really high on a
Probably
head
should have
coach,
got fired a few years ago.
Exactly.
A lot of years ago.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
8 years ago.
Look at the
Give
Bucks.
him a run.
Look
It
at the
didn't
Bucks.
work.
The Bucks
have been
had
through how many
Raheem
head
Morris.
coaches?
Probably the worst decision they made in the last 10 years because he just wasn't ready. Raheem Morris is an excellent coach.
Yeah, he's
An excellent position coach.
He's the receivers coach now for Atlanta,
DBs.
correct? I thought he was a
DBs.
receiver.
No,
Okay.
he's always been defense. Yeah, defensive backs.
No, so we're going like Raheem. We had Raheem, and then,
And then
he
you went
what? 2
straight
seasons.
to
Greg Schiano.
no, it was Greg Schiano, then Raheem Morris. Another black guy,
Lovie Smith.
Lovie Smith. How many chances did Lovie Smith get in the NFL, and how many times did he fall on his ass? Did he ever win anything in Chicago?
Not that I recall of.
I mean, I could flip this. I'm Cuban. Name me a Hispanic head coach.
I can't.
Ron Rivera.
Ron Rivera. We
But
got
see,
one.
I don't know the coaches.
We got
and shit
one.
like you guys do.
We got one.
Isn't he? Is he still in the hot seat or what's his?
No, he's coming back next year. But he's been there, 6 or 7 years? He's gotten a fair shake.
What?
Is it wide receivers? Was I wrong?
Oh.
Damn.
Damn. Daddy was wrong.
What?
For
Damn,
once.
he's going to get fired now.
Assistant coach, head coach, and wide receivers coach for the Atlanta Falcons.
Damn, I thought he was only defense.
No.
Wide
Because that's what he
receivers, son.
came up. He came up in the Buccaneers as defensive guy.
Oh yeah.
He did DC.
But he
Good
got
for him.
fired from the Bucks.
No one made a stink then.
Well, because he won 4 games in 2 years.
Exactly.
That's how you lose your job.
When you don't win one playoff game in 16 years.
No African American
and
head
it
coach,
should-
no black or ethnic head coach that was fired out of the 5 had a winning record or even close to a winning record.
It
So there
shouldn't
you
matter
go.
if you don't do your job. You should
Exactly.
get fired.
Well, exactly.
It doesn't
Should
matter
be based on
ethnicity at
merit.
all.
Well, and that's it. It doesn't, but they're making something out of nothing. It's horseshit. They didn't win. They had bad records. They got fired. End of the fucking discussion.
Swole, name me the top 3 elite college head coaches.
You got Nick Saban.
Color.
Is he?
Colored.
Color.
You want a color coach?
What's his color?
Oh, he's white.
Okay, name another one.
Sweeney, Dabo,
Color.
white. And then who else you got?
Urban
Jimbo
Meyer.
Fisher, Urban
Brian
Meyer.
Kelly.
You got all those guys.
Jimbo
They're all
Fisher.
white.
White. This isn't a race thing. They're just fucking good at their
They're
job.
good. They're just good.
Name me a top of the line African American head coach in college football.
Who's the guy?
I
at
can
FSU
only think
now?
of Willie Taggart.
Yeah, FSU, correct?
That's it.
Or is he? No, he Oregon.
Florida State.
Okay, yeah. He left Oregon to go to Florida
Yeah.
State.
And he's there.
Name me a Hispanic.
I don't know anyone.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it. And it's not because of a race. It's because they're just not good.
Or they're just not there.
They're just not there.
Like, come up and prove it. You know?
I don't think this is a race
Come
thing.
up and prove it.
Head coaching is cutthroat. And I think
It
you should
is.
get at least 3 years.
Yeah.
I feel for Steve Wilkes.
I do, too.
I feel for Steve Wilkes.
I also
He
don't
got a
necessarily
bad shake.
think it's because he's black, though.
I don't think he got fired
He
because
didn't do
black.
good, and maybe he just didn't fit
I think
with
he
the
got
team.
fired because there's a lot of good coaches right now that are in free agency. You got Mike McCarthy's. You got Josh McDaniels that is dipping his toes back in the,
Yep.
the head coaching tree.
Yeah. There's a lot of options out there that
lot
might
of
be
options.
better fit for the team.
And
Also,
what's
you
the
gotta think
trend
what-
of the NFL? Offense.
Well, they've been
Sean
scoring points left and right.
McVay's, Nagy from Chicago. These are offensive guys. That's the way the NFL is going.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the guy from the Jets, he was a defensive guy. Gone.
Todd Bowles,
Vance Joseph, defensive guy, I believe. Gone.
the Broncos.
Yeah. Plenty of white head coaches lose their job. I don't think this is a race thing.
All the time.
All the
Every
time.
year. Every year.
You're gonna
the
tell me
one
Ma-
year, it's more than 50% on ethnicity, and everybody loses their shit.
You going to tell me Mike McCarthy deserved to get fired in Green Bay?
Mid-season.
Not a fucking chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance. And nobody's make any kind of stink.
Yeah.
The only thing I read is that Aaron Rodgers has been calling his own plays in the huddle.
Okay, cool.
Your ass needs to be traded, not the head coach at that point. Because now you're just being so
Well,
disrespectful.
that's true. Listen to your fucking coach.
Exactly.
Work with him.
But the,
Now,
the
if you
head
got to call a
coach gets
switch,
fired.
cool.
Head coach gets fired.
Doesn't mean he's not doing the job.
What you got? What else?
I don't know. What are we at? 1 hour 15?
The holiday season was pretty good for the news. There wasn't a whole lot of raping and murders.
Well,
Carson Daly had a bad time apparently at New Year's because of all the rain.
Really?
Yeah. And then Chrissy Teigen got fucking eye gouged with that umbrella.
I did see
That
that
was
clip.
horrible.
Did you guys see that guy that took that shot?
What shot?
What shot?
It was on the New Year's Eve thing. He took a shot and made some ridiculous noise because he couldn't handle the shot.
That's funny.
New Kids on the Block was
Terrible.
awful.
Terrible.
I don't think I've ever seen something so bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
There it is.
And Christina Aguilera, thick.
So here it is. It's
Her hair wasn't
Tina
helping.
she came a little X.
Yeah,
a little
came with
XL.
double XL.
There we go. I got the little video.
She's still hot though. I'll give her that.
Yeah,
Who we
she's
talking
still
about?
good
Sorry.
looking. Christina Aguilera on New Year's.
She was
That face though.
Yeah.
That face. She got them chins going. You know.
She got stung by
She
all the
bees.
Hornates.
Yeah, you and her got the same kind of syndrome. You should
Eh.
slide into her DMs.
You
all
should
all day.
hit up Christina.
So the guy I was talking about was Chris Anderson.
Okay.
Chris
Birdman.
Anderson taking shots. No,
Birdman?
no, not Birdman. No. The news anchor guy, the
Chris Anderson.
white hair, white guy. Chris Anderson's white too. Plays basketball.
You'd know him. You saw him.
Anderson Cooper.
Anderson.
Oh,
Cooper.
what did I just say?
You
Chris Anderson.
fucking idiot.
Did you just read it?
You
Wow.
fucking idiot.
Anderson Cooper.
How
Anderson
do I get on in
Cooper.
life?
How
So
dare you.
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll play the video for you guys.
Oh yeah. Well,
Play
yeah.
it in the microphone so people can hear it.
Yeah. Put the speaker
your
right up to
speaker.
the top of it.
Not if you're driving, but feel free to toast along with us.
Absolutely. You know what? Everybody here seems to be having a great time. Who's not a big drinker?
It's like burning your lungs.
What?
Burning your lungs. Feels good to me.
What was he
We have some great guests
drinking?
and musical acts still to come tonight. Grammy winners.
Jesus. He could not take a shot. What the fuck was he drinking?
Also, they allow them to drink on live television.
Fuck, it's a shot on New Year's.
They never allowed that before.
Well, I think there's some FCC regulations against like drinking on radio or any kind of TV. They've gotten really lax of late.
Yeah, they have.
I think there's
I'm not
something.
Sure. Not sure.
Oh, jeez. Just don't make the noises he did when you taking a shot.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous.
He is also flamboyantly gay, so we have to remember this.
Is he?
Yeah.
So he was taking
Okay.
a shot. It says Anderson Cooper's audible horror after taking hourly tequila shots with Andy Cohen.
Hourly.
Oh, Andy Cohen. Full snack for a man. That guy's hilarious. And he drinks in all of his late night shows.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got a bar on this, like right behind
That's
the
cool.
stage, and there's a girl there mixing drinks. all
Little
night.
bar.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. So now, yeah, whatever he drank was super strong because Andy Cohen's an alcoholic.
Oh, it's a tequila.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't a mixture.
But did he do that every hour? Hourly shots? Did he make that noise every
I'm
time?
hoping the burn got a little less every time.
Which one were we watching? That's
We were
funny.
watching Ryan Seacrest. He's looking terrible these days.
Oh god, yeah, he's not
He's
looking
aging
great. He's not
horribly.
aging well, huh? All that
Yeah.
makeup. I don't know. What do we think here?
You got
Want
else?
to wrap it
Anything
up?
else?
Bunch of death. I don't know if we want to dive into all that.
Fuck yeah, let's end it on a horrible note.
I don't know that I want to. Apparently there was a tsunami in
When?
Indonesia.
Another one.
Hit without warning.
Bro, those people can't catch a break.
Kills 220 people.
Like,
Over
those
220
fucking
people.
people can't catch a break.
Yeah, dude. Fucking terrible. That's why I didn't want to bring it up.
I truly feel bad for the Indonesians, man. They
Police
cannot
officer
catch a
pulled
break.
somebody over.
Just shot him.
Nope. Fucking truck comes flying by, crashes into him, kills her.
Into the police officer?
Yeah.
Oh, is this the female officer?
What is
Yep.
this?
I think what's her name? I think I saw a clip when someone was trying to read her name and butchered her name.
They were on.
Oh yeah, they
that was the clip
butchered
that
her
you had showed
name.
us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Cock-a-doodoo head.
Yeah, they called her cockadoodoo.
Hey, that's not.
Megadoo.
Mega doo-doo.
Because her name is Deidre.
Yeah, she goes DD.
DD.
She goes DD Mega doo-doo.
They call her Dee Mengado. What I don't know how to. She pulled over a truck in Louisville, and was subsequently hit by a different semi-truck.
No, that's terrible.
And he admitted to taking a bunch of prescription pills.
This is an 18-wheeler that...
It says semi-truck.
Okay. Yeah, those guys drive for
So I don't know if that means kind of a truck or...
A semi.
Semi. Yeah. But that's a weird way to
Did they say
put
Mack
it.
truck?
Because, so it says pulled over a pickup truck and was subsequently hit by a different semi-truck.
What the fuck?
That's
so
gotta-
the driver was driving a semi and was subsequently
The driver that she pulled over was in a pickup truck.
in a pickup truck.
And then a semi came by and hit into her car
Christ.
or something. Where did it say? I thought it said it hit her car, and maybe that hit into her. I don't know.
Just trying
The article's not very descriptive, so
just doing your job out there and
doing her job,
gets
pulls somebody
sideswiped by
over, and fucking gets killed by a truck because he was on too many prescription pills. Do you want me to keep going?
What is this? The rapid murder hour?
Yes. You wanted it, babe. You wanted it.
I wasn't ready, but yeah.
Fitness YouTuber dies after being tased by police as he attacked his Tinder
Jesus,
date.
were you dark when you looked up these articles?
No, this is literally what came in my mail the last 2 fucking weeks.
What the fuck?
Death. Most of them are Yahoo or
Is
something
that
like
like
that.
an omen?
So apparently, this guy, 20-year-old man died while being arrested for viciously attacking his Tinder date. This is the part that gets me. Every part of the article says the cops got there to find the guy assaulting a 24-year-old woman with weapons, including a knife. Every time they say it, it says with weapons, including a knife. I feel like that's a weird way to put it.
So did he have a weapon or not?
Did he have other weapons? What were the other weapons? Including a knife. I don't know, but that's how it says it every time. But they met on Tinder, went out, he attacked her, shank, stab. Police came, had to tase him a bunch of times, and he died either in the ambulance or after getting to the hospital.
Wait, did she die too, or just
No,
he died?
she is in the hospital recovering, but she looks like she's going to be okay. So,
Well, that's good for
not
her.
a terrible outcome, I guess, She's alive. That's good.
Yay.
4 men sentenced in shooting death of Olympian Tyson Gay's daughter. So apparently 4 guys were found guilty.
I didn't even know his daughter was murdered.
I didn't know either.
He's the track star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Apparently his daughter was shot, and 4 people have been sentenced, found guilty.
Is this the 7-year-old? Was she 7?
She doesn't look 7 in this picture when she's alive.
Okay, never mind.
She looks older.
There's another story. Don't know if I can find it, but there's a 7-year-old, I think it was, that was killed on New Year's Eve. It was like a senseless killing.
Jeez.
We don't know if it was just like a drive-by. And actually, one of the NFL players is going to donate his game salary to her funeral.
Yeah.
That's
Do
cool.
you know what I'm talking about? I think someone from the Ravens is going to do it.
That's nice.
Damn, I can't think of the name, but yeah, he's due to get his whole game check.
Jesus, though.
Yeah, it's like north of 700,000 or some shit like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the killing I got for now. Death Hour.
The rapid death hour.
Dun, the Death Hour.
No.
All right, well,
Jeez.
we want to wrap it up
Don't
on
start that again.
The
Done?
rapid death
Where are
hour.
we at here, Pi? What's that bottom
124.
number run and say? 124?
124. Yeah, it's
Jeez,
called.
124.
That's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's enough time. Let's wrap this bitch up.
Yeah, it's been good having you.
Yeah, man.
It's been good to be back.
Been good having
Maybe if we come up with $600, we can get this cool new recording device that if we do a call with you, we can plug directly in and record you easily. We can get you back on.
Or you just
there's other ways to do it, but that would make it very streamlined, very easy.
It'd be nice.
Someone wants to donate $600.
Yeah.
Daddy won't be mad.
Yeah, Daddy's not gonna be mad.
Not gonna be mad. But I don't know. Is that it?
Pa, you want to sing a song? Sing us out.
You want to sing us out?
What you want to hear? You want to hear some Miley
I
Cyrus?
want to hear Jock Jams.
Some jock jams.
Jock jams.
What you got?
Jock
Pull
jams.
up some jock jams on that phone. That's our outro over there.
What, to give you something to sing us?
Oh, we're not singing.
I'll pull up something for you to sing.
Jam. We're gonna jam out to some jock jams.
Jock jams. What's the #1 jock jam of all time?
I don't fucking know.
80s jock jam, and that's what we're leaving to.
You want me to do 80s jock jams?
You ever got your dick sucked to a jock jam?
Let me type in 80s or 90s. 80s
No
jock
one's gonna
jams.
answer that.
What? You ever get your dick sucked to a jock jam?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked me? I don't know.
Yeah.
80s jams, hit of decade. No, it's not coming
jock.
up. Yeah, it's not coming up as jocks though.
Need a jock
from the
jam.
80s. Maybe we need to go 90s jocks.
YouTube. YouTube.
Jock jams. Let me see what Amazon
90s
Music
jock
has.
jams.
There it is. 35 stadium anthems.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
Is that
what I
what you
got.
want? Is that what you want?
See, that's what I found, but it wasn't. Then you wanted specific.
Oh no, we're just.
No, stadium
All right.
jams, jock jams. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he
What do you
wanted,
want? What do you want?
He wanted a specific era.
We got.
I mean, these are all just. I mean, there's just.
They're all just songs, but.
They're all just songs. Pick
but
one
these are
then.
jock jams. What you want here?
Bring us out, babe.
I'm gonna leave that to you.
No, babe, you
Play
got
it in that damn
Bring us
microphone.
out. Pick one.
Jesus, man, people
This is
are
on you, Pi, but you have to sing with
people are
it.
frothing at the mouth now for jock jams.
What is that?
That's not a jock jam.
That's what it says. This is what Amazon says.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What we got here?
trying to find something.
I don't know what this is.
I got it. This is it.
That's not what I remember jock jams to be.
What do you want? You tell us.
I mean, it's close.
See, so that's a remix, so you got to fight. Jock Jam.
Is that what you want?
Yeah! Yeah!
Please don't look at me like that with your tongue out while you're making those noises.
And he's
It's
got the
kinda
half.
creepy,
And he's got the half
God.
dip out.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
jeez. Oh, what is going on?
no. Oh, now he's dancing. Oh God, this is bad.
Oh, this is ending. This is the end.
I gotta put this away so you can take them hips somewhere else, babe.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was getting full hard with that
We
one.
should have we should do a dance party every episode.
Should we? Friday night dance party?
No. What's this? ESPN Jock Jam? Will this play through my computer? Where's this?
That's what you wanted, though, right?
It's just playing in my headphones.
This is another one. No, that's not real. This is not that song.
No, I said that's what I listened
Anyway, enough of that. I think we played enough. Are we done? You took your shit off. Are we done? Oh, you coming over here?
And when I started playing Jock Jams, it stopped recording. So, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, because if I start again, we're going to just throw the timing off.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it.
Oh, bumping jam!
Good.
I don't know the words. I don't mind.
All right, well, fuck it. Bye.